This man was actually betraying his best friend by getting intimate with his wife. When a drunken Pete went looking for his wife Kelly, the two quickly broke apart. Kelly walked over to Pete, but just as they started talking, John's wife Mary pulled Pete away. Kelly tried to follow, but John held her back. John had taken a liking to Kelly and wanted to take things further with her, but Kelly strongly resisted. Meanwhile, on the other side of the room, Pete asked Mary why her husband hadn't come. Mary shot back, "Why didn't your wife come?" Sensing something hidden in her words, Pete asked if she was implying something. Mary knew everything, but she said nothing. Realizing the tension, Pete immediately went looking for Kelly. Just as he found them, Pete interrupted the two again, pulling Kelly into a close dance. John watched Kelly restlessly, ignoring his own wife completely. Before long, Pete drank himself unconscious and passed out. That's when Mary finally confronted John, warning him not to lust after his friend's wife. After helping Pete upstairs to a bedroom to rest, John grew bold right in front of the sleeping Pete. He started getting intimate with Kelly, but Mary's voice interrupted them again. Determined not to let his wife ruin the moment, John forced Mary to drink heavily until she passed out. With both Pete and Mary unconscious, he thought no one could stop him from being with Kelly. When John went back upstairs and saw Pete still knocked out cold, he began harassing Kelly despite her clear resistance. Just then, Mary's voice cut through again. She had woken up and asked Kelly where her husband was. Kelly claimed she didn't know, so Mary went to check the bathroom. Seizing the chance, John slipped away. When Mary returned from searching the bathroom and questioned Kelly again, John suddenly reappeared behind her. Mary asked where he'd been, and John insisted he'd been in the bedroom all along. Mary had just checked the bedroom, it was empty, so she didn't believe him. But because she was drunk, John convinced her she was hallucinating, and Mary bought it. Not long after John led Mary away, he returned to Kelly's room, determined to harass her again. Thinking she was under the blanket, he started touching it only to realize Kelly had just stepped out of the bathroom. Caught in the act, John quickly turned to Mary, eagerly trying to get intimate with her instead. Mary protested, "Pete is your friend, how could you do this?" But John fired back, "Desire is stronger than friendship." In the very next moment, Pete opened his eyes and sat up in bed.